Wow. Who'd have thunk? Okay, looks like everything is working the way it should. Yeah. Okay, that was my Twitch dashboard notice, just making sure. Hi, Solar. Welcome on in. Okay. We're going to be working on a song today. One that I have nothing but a chorus written for, so this will be very interesting. Yeah, okay. Hi, Apple. Welcome on in. We're doing Broken Mirror stuff today. Very epic. Honestly, guys, I'm a little upset that I haven't been able to touch Broken Mirrors in a hot second. But I've just had so much stuff on the front burners, I've had to push it back. I don't think it's going to meet its original deadline that I wanted for the project, which is unfortunate, but I still think it might be this year. I'm hoping it'll be this year. Anyway, we got a song to write. Let me get a notepad open, actually, so I can share everyone with... What the... Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me copy this chorus in here. With the chords, just so we have them on hand. Okay, this is literally all that we've gotten so far. But we're going to try our best to see if we can actually make something out of this. Let's go and let's just give this a playthrough so everyone's familiar with what we're doing. This is a song for Broken Mirrors 2, by the way. Or as it's now called, Descent. Which is a very interesting title. And it'll make more sense when all the songs are put in order and I actually go through the album for a breakdown. I have a feeling we might do that sometime soon. Hi, Mello. Okay. Make sure everything sounds good right now. I haven't seen you in so long. I know, Mello. It's been forever. It's been ages, Mello. Okay, so let me go ahead and play the verse or the chorus that we currently have, and then we'll start building off of it. Because I do really like this this chorus. I need to figure out how it's going to fit into the sound texture of Broken Mirrors. So we might do that today, but I'm more wanting to get the lyrics done. You were my serenity, a moment of stillness inside the storm. Your touch was like a remedy. It made me come back wanting more and more. I'm reaching through wreckages and rot, salvaging pieces you could not, fighting again to make you mine, for I'm out of time. So these are the bass chords that we're working off of. So yeah, that's what we're working off of. My voice is really shot right now. In all honesty, I haven't been singing as much as I would like to. Especially these days. I've got just a lot going on, and I've kind of been quiet whenever I'm not, like, actively talking to someone. Usually I'll sing on, like, car rides if I'm going, like, to and from work. or someplace, but these days, like the past month or so, I just haven't been singing. So, very much out of practice, but I'm going to try and ignore that. I have 50-50 chance I won't be busy on Saturday now. What changed, Mello? Out of curiosity. But I do really like the chorus. You were my serenity, a moment of stillness inside the storm. Your touch was like remedy. You make me come back wanting more and more. I'm reaching through wreckages and rot, salvaging pieces you could not, fighting again to make you mine before I'm out of time. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so with this, we'll need to build off of it, and we'll need to do the regular stuff that we do when writing lyrics, which, to be fair, I don't really know what I want to do for lyrics just yet, but I know the general idea of the song. The ticket I have is one use for any of the days. Interesting. Okay. So you can go any day of the week now. Got it. All right, what are we thinking? So this is a song about a character that I created called Serenity. Serenity is a siren-like figure, which is the representation of... she's the embodiment of everything that I fall for, everything that I find weakness in, something that's so easily able to pull and bend and stretch me in any ways. Arby's? It's not Arby's. It is not Arby's. But, yeah. So, the story is, with the two characters that we've created, Noah the musician and Aaron Hano, Noah tends to just shrug off her calls whenever, because she calls to both of them. And Noah tends to be the one to shrug it off, but Aaron beckons every time she calls. And so the idea of this album is to introduce her as a new character and introduce her as this force that is not necessarily evil per se. She's not an evil character, but she is addicting. She's toxic. At least for these two characters. It's not a healthy balance. And we see a little bit of how that affects the relationship of Noah and Aaron in the teaser that I dropped a week and a half ago or something. About a week and a half ago, where it starts to put a strain on the relationship between these two characters, and we'll see where it takes them. Hint, it might be related to the song title or the album title. But yeah, so this is sort of a track to this track is meant to sort of paint her character out a little bit more and to figure out what exactly she is. Because like we're already starting to do that. We can see that like a moment of stillness inside the storm make me come back wanting more and more. It's like sort of a weird two sides of the same coin, where it's like, yes, it like she can be good for you, but also too much of a good thing is unhealthy. But then we see another side of her that is, when things are done, Aaron is left picking up the pieces, and she just sort of leaves everything behind. It's like she left without a second thought. So, but she keeps calling back whenever and whenever they hear the call, Aaron jumps at it, thinking that things will be different. So that's sort of the idea that we're going for with this. So what we need now is we need verse 1. which is da 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 da, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say a pre-chorus. I don't know if we're gonna stick to this. We might jump right into the chorus, but I haven't decided yet. Da 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 da. Okay, so this is sort of what we're looking at here. I'm thinking the way I want the song to go is I want her to be described kindly at first. I should probably plug in the guitar, shouldn't I? If we're going to be playing the guitar for a lot of the stream, better to plug it in. Do I have batteries in here? I do not. That's good to know. Are there any batteries in my desk? There are. I see them. Here, let me go ahead and power this up, and then I'll plug the guitar in so you guys are able to hear a little bit better. Because my pickup, I don't like leaving batteries in my pickup. I'm afraid. So afraid. Hey, what's going on right now? Welcome on in, Swags. We are doing, we're writing a song called Serenity. It's about this siren-like figure. Okay, and then if we do this, there we go. Now it's coming through. So yeah, I want to start thinking about ways that I want to like describe this character as a. I want to like describe her as someone. I don't want to do this. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. For some reason, my guitar cord is acting up. I guess we'll find out why later. Okay. I think one of the things that we've been using throughout the lyrics and the album story as a whole is the idea of sirens and calling in the night. So I think probably one of the ways that I want to start this off is probably just like that. So like a siren in the night, or because we've already used that lyric in Nostalgia. Maybe just okay. Let me try Echo in the Night. Let's just start off with that very quickly. Not the. So yeah, let's start off with that. So that's the chorus. An echo in the night, a soft comforting light, make me hollow and full. That might work actually, hang on. Okay. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light. You make me feel hollow and full. And we'll keep it at that and not do a fourth line, because I don't think I'll be able to fit that in with how this is timed. Or if I did, then it'd be way too wordy. And an echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, make me feel hollow and full. Da 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 da. There's something there. Yeah, there's something there, but we need to figure out what we're going to do for the second half of the verse. Question is, do I want to do something like what I've been doing for the whole album? I'm not entirely sure if that's something that I want to do. What am I thinking? This is a work stream, so I'm not going to be too my attention is not going to be too diverse all over the place. You make me feel hollow and full. And an echo in the night, a soft and comforting light. You make me feel hollow and full. Do we want to do this, because in a way, we could set this up so that, like, the song feels inherently like we're listing off these positive qualities, but there's a twist on them. So the fact that it's like, we're saying she's an echo in the night, she's comforting, a soft and comforting light, but then we're saying that she makes me feel hollow and full. It's sort of like, wait, why? Like, you're saying good things about her. Why are you saying that she makes you feel hollow? I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that approach. So you make me feel hollow and full. Sorry, I'm clearing off some extra tabs I don't need. Trying to make sure that I also have like I have a page in my in a Discord server that I store a bunch of stuff in, and I wanted to see if there's any like lyrics that I could grab from. Because like one that I found the other day was a ship is always safer at shore, but that's not what they are built for. I was like, ooh, that's a line. That's a line and a half right there. Another one was, what is reward without risk? What is risk without fear? I wanted to give you the world, and now I'm standing here. That was a really cool line, and I might see if I can adapt it for the song, because I do feel like that could fit here, but it's got to be written in my own way. I like those lines a lot. I do too. They're really good. Another one that I have here, this is more probably for a later song in the Broken Mirror story as a whole, but it's a line that says, "You say you know me, but I don't know myself," which is sort of it's a double way of saying that, like, I'm lost. So I'm trying to figure out what the heck is up with this chord. Sorry about the popping sound. If he keeps doing that, I might unplug the guitar and we'll just play it acoustically. But it's a... Okay, I gotta fix that. Because something might be caught somewhere. Let me quickly find that out. Okay. I fully just knocked out. Hello, it's almost 6 p.m. Nope, still doing that. I don't know why. Okay, are you gonna stop that? I'm speaking to a chord right now. I've gone clinically insane. But yeah, so I have a line here that says, "You say you know me, but I don't know myself." I want to use that later because that can have a lot more meaning, especially in this context of talking about a reflection of yourself. To say you know yourself, but the reflection doesn't even know you, is a very interesting saying. I don't know. It stuck with me. I wanted to write it down and see if I could use it anywhere. That's an interesting one. Good, like 10-minute nap I just had. Good for you. Hello. I live inside daydreams wanting something better. Shackled by reality, my grasp is getting worse. Much needed nap. Was the day that exhausting, Mello? I don't know what happened after I left. I don't know what y'all did, but apparently it was very exhausting. The road ahead is rocky and not an easy path, but I know with you beside me that the storm will surely pass. That was something I wrote down myself. I don't know if I'm... I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Not too strongly in this context. I don't know. We'll keep playing stuff. And echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, you make me feel hollow and full. You drain me from my eyes with all your tricks and lies. That could be a verse 2 line. I don't know if I'd want that in verse 1. Because the idea of making the character very complex. Wait, time. What's up, Mello? What did I get? What do you mean? Like get you for your birthday? Fighting again to make you mine, for I'm out of time. An echo in... Right? Yeah. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, make me feel hollow. My brain just processed. You said it's on its way at round 1. It is. It is on its way. The shipping window says from June 2nd to June 15th. I don't know why it's such a long window. I know what it is. Kiki knows what it is. Kiki was there when I got it. How's it sound if I played it with a pick? What? What? Well, I guess you'll never know, Mello. Or I should say, you'll find out when it gets to you. Keep pondering. Keep pondering. Okay. That was the cord making that sound. Why is it making that sound? Is it because of you? It is because of you, isn't it? It's like brushing against a piece of paper. Okay, whatever. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, make me feel hollow and full. Remember the chords to your own song. I'm not gonna get sleep. Why? I'll look inside your eyes. Are you gonna be back on the 15th or not? That's the current plan, cutie. This is a work stream. This isn't a proper stream. My brain thinks too much. Why is that, Mello? What rhymes with eyes? What's a word that rhymes with eyes? Rhyme zone. My beloved. Where are you? Stream is stream. All to you guys, yeah, stream is stream. Flies. Cries. I was thinking cries, but I don't know if that's what I'm not vibing with that word too much. I don't think it's going to fit in this context. Disguise. Disguise could work, yeah. Alright, here's what Rhyme Zone is saying. Size, rise, lies, arise, surprise, why, supplies, implies, applies, ties, allies, tries. Skies. Okay. One glance into your eyes. Can break down my disguise. That'd be interesting. I'm gonna write that note very quickly. I don't know how to spell, guys, I swear. Can break down my disguise. I'll take that out. Then what's a line that we could use to sort of counter that? Because it's sort of like a setup and then a counter for the last line. That's sort of the general idea that I'm thinking about going with this. One glance into your eyes can break down my disguise. Whether I want to or not. I'm not vibing with that. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, make me feel hollow and full. One glance into your eyes can break down my disguise. Da, 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 da. Something is saying that I should probably end it with a word that rhymes with full. Make this a weird A, B, and then like weird C rhyme. Anyway, I'm doing another round of Uno. Wish me luck. Good luck on your Uno game. There's only 3 words that I can that appear when I do full. It's pull, bowl, and wool. So I might need to toss the idea out. Well, pull's the closest one. A glance into your eyes, break to my disguise. You grab my heart and pull. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe not the word heart. Maybe something else deeper than that. Like if I say fears, maybe you grab my fears and pull. That would be interesting. Because what would that mean to have your fears pulled at? Like someone is actively trying to, someone's actively trying to pry at them and see if they, and see how they make you, react. That'd be interesting. Grab my fears and pull. That doesn't make sense. I don't think that would... Yeah, no, that would not make sense. My ability to write music have gone out the window. So have mine, apparently. I feel like this is not going the way I want it to. Okay. What am I thinking? break me. Can break down my disguise. You grab my fears and pull. You make me feel hollow and full. You grab onto my fears and pull. Something like that? I don't know. I'm kind of pushing against it because I feel like in a bigger context of like just straight lyricism, it wouldn't make sense. It'd be, you grab onto my fears and pull. Because like you could grab onto anything else, but you grabbed onto my fears, my anxieties, my worries, and that's where you started digging. It's not meant to be comforting. It's meant to feel unnerving. So okay, and then for a pre-chorus, I want something that's going to feel very raw and real. Something raw and very real. I'm gonna just start playing. We're gonna see how this goes. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light, make me feel hollow and full. One glance into your eyes can break down my disguise. Grab onto my fears and pull. Maybe? No, because we're using the word lies later in the song, so maybe not. But I do like that first line of, what was it? I know the truth. I felt the weight. And then something has to come after that. I know the truth. I felt the weight. I know the truth. I felt the weight of every word you never said. I feel like that does work. I was starting to come up with a line in my head, but saying it out loud, I think it does work. I know the truth. I felt the weight of every word you've never said. Yeah, that works. Because it also follows the same 3-line structure that we sort of have going here. Of every word you've never said. But then that needs another 3 lines to go into the chorus. It's got to end on a weird beat where we have to transition directly into it. Because You Were My is on the pickup leading into it. Serenity is on the first measure of the chorus. So how to go about this? I know the truth. I felt the weight of every word you've never said. Now we go and make mistakes. Whoops, hang on. Ones that will fill. Ones that with regret. Actually, and now I go and make mistakes. Ones that will lead to regret. How are we feeling about that line? Let's go in. Let's just give this a quick like playthrough from like verse 1 through the chorus, and we'll see how this goes. An echo in the night, a soft and comforting light. You make me feel hollow and full. One glance into your eyes can break down my disguise. You grab onto my fears and pull. I know the truth, I felt the weight of every word you never said. And now I go and make mistakes, ones that will lead to regret. You were my serenity, a moment's stillness inside the storm. Your touch was like remedy. You make me come back wanting more and more. I'm reaching through wreckages and rock, salvaging pieces you could not, fighting again to make you mine, for I'm out of time. Welcome back, NJ. How's it going? I'm liking it. I think it can work. I think we have a strong basis to jump off of on going into like a second verse, because now it's sort of going to be the opposite. The way that we like talk very highly and then give a counter statement, it's going to be like sort of a more internal, pain-centered statement of like, this is the outcome, this is what you did, but I still love you, I still want you. That's going to be sort of the mentality of it. Just to play into the more toxic ideals of the relationship between these two. And give a further idea of, it's sort of like we're trapped in a cycle. We're going in circles on a merry-go-round that doesn't stop unless Aaron gets off. There's no way around it. So what? I had the line, "You drained me from my eyes," or drain, not drained. I think it said with all your what could I put here? With all your blanks and lies, I want to say. We could do tricks. I think tricks is a word that fits. Is there another word that I'm thinking of? With all your fakes and lies? No, I think tricks is probably gonna fit here the best. You drain from my eyes with all your tricks and lies. It's something. Makes me want to try again. And so there's like the idea of like how we're gonna be phrasing the second verse is that like you left me in pain, but I can't let go. There's something addicting about you, and I can't seem to move on. Which is an interesting concept if you think about it. A lot of people find themselves trapped in these weird spots, and I'm wanting to sort of hit in that area a little bit. Oh, Kiki.
Bro, it's been so long since I've seen.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen you, Kiki. Incredibly long. Mello came in and said the exact same thing. Okay, so what would how you doing, Kiki? What did you guys get up to after I left? I'm curious. You were my serenity, a moment of stillness inside the storm. Your touch was like remedy. Oh, my bad. Finding the second one. Salvaging pieces you could not. Fighting again to make you mine. For I'm out of time. You drain me from my eyes with all your tricks and lies. It's something makes me want to try again. Okay, little too wordy, so we got to figure out how we're gonna write it. But I do like the general idea of it. Some Hot Topic shopping and some more round one shenanigans. Awesome. Anything good in Hot Topic these days? What's in the rotation? Is there any sleep token stuff in rotation these days? I gotta go and take a look. I'm really upset. There was back when Even in Arcadia was getting probably, what do you expect? Oh yeah, sleep token things. Back when Even in Arcadia was starting to get dropped, all the singles were dropping. The first one to drop was Emergence, and I saw in Hot Topic this really nice looking 4-screen jacket with the gold emblem on the back. I was like, holy crap, that's a really nice color. I want it. But unfortunately, by the time I went back, it was already off the shelves. And I checked online, and it wasn't listed there. So now I'm crying and seething and molding. There's an Iron Mouse stuff, which was cool, because I was seeing how big she is. I didn't know she was in Hot Topic. Honestly, I feel like more YouTubers probably, or content creators in general, should be in Hot Topic. I feel like that would drive a decent amount of sales. Who was it? I think I saw Sam and Colby got. Okay, this is a couple years ago. I think they got Hot Topic stuff. I think Nihachu also got it. Either that or she was one of the people who helped promote their stuff. But I think having, and I'm not saying like fill everything with YouTuber merch, but just like having like a small section for it. Because Hot Topic is a really good place for pop culture media. I forgot to go to Target. What do you need from Target, Mello? Reaching through wreckages and what? Salvaging. Was it? Salvaging pieces you could not. Just gonna get a vinyl. I don't think I. That just reminded me. I don't think I've shown this off yet. Okay, I'm unplugging this. I don't care. I'm unplugging this cord. This has been pissing me off. Fellas, I got something. And I need to do proper promotion for it. But I got something. Let me pull it out. This is probably the coolest thing that I have gotten. And this was a test. This was a test sample sent to me. I saw a sneak peek of it, I think. If I know it is. It is Apple. It is a Broken Mirrors vinyl. Which is so cool. It's got all the tracks listed on the back. So, I'll say this. It is technically available for purchase right now. But I need to do proper marketing for it. But it is a full vinyl. Oh, my bad. It's at the top. And I had to customize a very specific way. Take my money. So we have the cyan on the front, or the teal on the front, and then we have the maroon on the back, which I absolutely love. I'm so happy that I got to have a lot of creative process when it came to making this. And yeah, this is the test vinyl, but the product is available. I can have your face in my room, Mellow. Holy crap, man. I gotta go. My phone's at 3%. I forgot to plug it in later. NJ. See ya, NJ. But yeah, no, this is so cool. This is so cool. And, so where does one buy? Let me drop the link. There were a few different pricing options that I could set, but I set it to the lowest amount. I think I found the link. How did you find the link? Oh, I probably posted it somewhere. Um, so right now it's only Broken Mirrors, but I do plan. The next release going up there will be Deep Space. I gotta find. I gotta make all the material for that. But right now, it's just Broken Mirror sitting up there. Let me quickly toss this in both chats. Where on earth is my? Okay, that's where you go if you want to buy a vinyl, which is really cool. But yeah, so there were pricing options that were given to me. I chose the lowest one that sort of basically covers just manufacturing costs. I'm so good at reminding people on accident. And then for YouTube chat, there we go. Okay, I need to do proper promo videos for these, and I will be doing a decent handful of them. But those are the links as to like where to buy them. There's an album and there's a CD, a vinyl and a CD that you can purchase. And for clarity's sake, let me get the price on those. It's $31.90 for a vinyl, and it's $12.90 for a CD. And yeah, you can see the track list. You can, and I'm super excited that this is able to get made. This is more of a test run to see if it was actually feasible. And now that I know that it is, I want to make a release for most of the major soundtracks on the platform. I don't think I'll be doing like the Sound of Games. I think those might be a bit too big. There's a limit on like how much like audio gets fit onto these physical discs. Got one. Apple, you did not get one. Thank you, Apple. But yeah, Deep Space is coming. Worlds Beyond Our Own is coming. I want to say, okay, so Descent is obviously coming, but that's going to take a little bit more time than the others. What else was I looking at that I was going to put on? I got to find my soundtrack very quickly. Hang on. I don't think I can put Minecraft Reimagined on there. I would love a Minecraft Reimagined vinyl. I don't think it's possible. I think that might be over the track limit. I want to say it's like 20 tracks on a vinyl. Or I want to say it's like an hour. No, 40. I forget what the exact limit is. But yeah, I don't think Minecraft Reimagined, unfortunately, is getting a vinyl. But yeah, right now I'm really aiming at Deep Space for the next vinyl release. And then after that, we'll do... What's it called? Worlds Beyond Our Own. And then I'm thinking after that, maybe I'll do a best of compilation on vinyl. So it'll be some of the heavy hitters that aren't already on vinyl. So that'll be stuff for example, like Just Like the Good Old Days, Lover's Chaos, Trails of Information, Take Your Time. Literally anything from Adventures Can Be Found Anywhere. Any soundtrack that has like one of my personal favorites or has something that I think is really good will get compiled onto a vinyl. Just so that like it is there if people want it, or I can point to it and say like, hey, if you want to like hear some of my best work, here it is. So yeah, that's the plan. I really need to promote this. I've had it in the works for the past 2.5 months or so, and I've just been so goddamn busy that I haven't been able to do anything about it. Also, I've been waiting for the vinyl to get made and sent to me. Added to my small vinyl collection of Good Kid Crane. What is it? No. You did not buy. You did not already buy it. I'm just happy that that's already out. I said it was a small collection. I did. Oh my god, Kiki. I thought you were just gonna look at it. I didn't think you were actually gonna buy it. So these, I do think that the manufacturing is gonna take a while, unless I pre-purchase a bunch of stuff ahead of time. And now I await Deep Space, which is one of my faves. I'm excited to put Deep Space. Time, have you not learned? Apparently, I have not. Apparently, I have not. I love vinyl records. Needed one. the reason I did it was because people were asking about vinyls, which is very weird considering I don't have a whole lot of traction. But I think I've had like the offhanded like question like maybe like once every 2 months or something to about like making vinyls. And I wasn't sure how to do that until I got a random ad on Instagram saying, "Hey, we make vinyls for small indie creators." I'm like, okay. I also got the not learning from Tat. Okay. Look, I don't think I passed that down. That's just inherently a problem of mine. I didn't read the fine print. Um I do unfortunately have to go. I thought I had a little bit more time, but I've got to go attend to something. Um, yeah, I was expecting to work on this a little bit more, but I'm glad that we have verse one, pre-chorus one, chorus, and then first half of verse two done. Considering we started with just a chorus and we managed to get that far, I'm feeling pretty happy. Um, I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. I work more hours this week, and frankly, this upcoming weekend is not very staple. I'm sorry, Random. To be fair, this was a very sporadic moment, spur of the moment stream, so I wasn't entirely sure how long I would be streaming, but I thought I had a little bit more time than I do. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all so much for tuning in, but unfortunately, I got to now. There's gonna be no raid tonight. I gotta bounce pretty quickly. Bye bye, y'all. Have a good night. Good night, Apple. Are you in the stream already? I am, Swags. I'm sorry. I've got stuff to